Welcome to a third episode of Rags to Riches. Today is a very special little episode because we have somebody on the show as a guest. A very dear friend of mine, and his name is...
Robert.
Hey, so, today we're going to be talking about ego. You know, it's very important to remember that ego is a very, very powerful emotion, actually, I would say, that can get in the way of your success. And we're here to talk about and share experiences in our life, how ego maybe got in our way somehow, right, Robert?
Yep. I mean, there's been tons of times where, like, okay, for instance, when I moved to North Carolina,
right?
My resume was all right, but like there's not a lot of jobs there. And when I went there, I had to lower my ego because you can't not have a job. You always have to have a source of income.
For sure.
And it doesn't matter who you are. I respect the shit out of you, even if you work at McDonald's. It doesn't fucking matter. I respect...
As long as you have a job.
Right. I respect the fact that you are out there grinding, because it doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Clean fucking toilet with the toothbrush.
Sorry for his dirty mouth.
Okay, sorry, but like clean toilets with the toothbrush.
As long as you get paid, you know, you got to do something.
Yep.
And if you have that mindset, I mean, because it's always so easy to look at people in your life like, oh, he's so much better off than me. You know, like I get that all the time.
No, we all do.
And it sucks, but it's that battle between you and your ego, you know? It sucks, but we all got to live through it. We all got to live through it.
Yep.
What did Gandhi say? What about ego?
Gandhi didn't say that. That was Einstein. A bad day for your ego is a great day for your soul. You know?
That's good stuff.
Imagine this. Imagine you got... Okay, this is a football terminology. So imagine you have... This actually just happened last week for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, so they had Martavius Bryant. If you guys look up any kind of like things about Martavius Bryant, so he was the second string wide receiver, and he's like really good talent level, right? And the coach is like, man, we're not going to throw the ball to you that much. And he exploded on the internet. He's like, fuck F this team. I want to get out. They're not throwing the ball to me. I want to leave, right? And that's his ego, you know?
Right, ego.
And then his team... Because he said that, they benched him for that game, and they put a rookie in, and that rookie, if you look it up yourself, I picked him up on fantasy football. I didn't start him, but he got 28 points. He had a 98-yard touchdown thrown.
Dang.
The guy who replaced him. So what happened is now they have a new number 2, but he could play third wide receiver. Right. So it's like sometimes it's better for the whole organization to have, you know, to move you down, because it's like a clog in a clock, you know?
Right.
So sometimes you have to humble yourself and lower yourself, and you're actually making the team work better rather than like, no, I'm up here.
Exactly. You gotta always, a good leader never sends, you know, anybody to do something they're not willing to do. You know what I'm saying? And I strongly live by that. You know, like when me and Suckmo started working and I brought him on the team, I would ask him to go do something, and I would go and start doing something else, and he'd be like, dude, I don't want to do this. I'd be like, no problem, switch jobs with me, and I'll start doing it. And I mean, like, that was just who I was. It just came out of me naturally. That's just like, that's what I've been doing. That's what I was taught to do. I didn't think anything of it. And then, like, at the end of the day, while he was working with me for the first day, he goes, dude, I respect you a lot, bro. You, like, never made yourself seem better than me or anything. And I was like, really? Thanks, dude. You know, when you like live by those like morals and stuff, and you just like train yourself to do it, it just comes out of you naturally, and it's just so humbling. It's nice.
But it's one of those things where, like you were saying, like leadership. That's a trait of a leader, to be like, okay, like if the same instance I'm saying, if Martavius Bryant, at first he's like, all right, well, from an outside perspective, what is my coach trying to do? He doesn't hate me. Like, why is he putting me lower? Why isn't he throwing me the ball? Okay, it's better for the better.
Yeah.
Rather, like, look at it and be like, okay, it's for the better. It's for the better.
Dude,
and
I know.
understand
It's that instant gratification. Yeah. You think that comes from ego? That's
for sure.
That's like a symptom of ego. High ego is instant gratification. Like, I want this now, and I want it now. I'm not willing to wait for it.
Yeah.
And then with like humility,
like if you took let's say you're the man, like, okay, and you're in a relationship. You're the man of the relationship. You got your wife, the woman.
Well, for you, it's another man. But okay.
Fuck you. But like, you're the man of the relationship, whatever. But like the woman, she's like, okay, so let's say she has a better opportunity for a higher paying job. She does, right?
Yeah.
And then you move, and you move to a different state, and like, okay, you're not making as much, but she's making almost double what she could normally make.
Right.
That's like you humbling yourself, and then like, who knows? Maybe it'll work out in the long run. But it's like, hey, I care about you, and I do want you, like, us to whatever, and because you want to carry on in your career, or whatever it means so much to you, I am willing to lower myself. Even as a man, dude, that shows a lot.
No, I know, because it is hard. A lot of times it is hard, even for like, relationships that we've ever been in.
Well, think about it, dude. Like, women now, they go to college more than men. Like,
oh, for sure.
They go to college
for
more.
Sure.
They get degrees
more. And then just
more.
and then a lot of these men. Oh man, I don't even want to get into it. Anyways, ego.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a battle. Every single day battle. And once you realize what's going on and you're aware of the ego situation, that's when you can start taking control of your ego, because the first step to changing anything in your life is realizing that there's something there to change.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know, but like, we're Christian, so in the Bible it actually talks about ego also. I'm not 100% positive where in the scripture it says, but I've written this down. It's in the New Testament. It says ego is sin.
No, for sure.
And Jesus
Pride comes before a fall.
And think about it. Jesus, Jesus,
for sure.
What did he say? He said, sit, I don't know exactly how he worded it, but he said, sit the farthest away. Like, don't sit in the head of the table. Sit yourself further, and you'd get raised over here in the front.
What else did he say? He said, those that are entrusted with little will be entrusted with more.
Yep.
So that football player, for instance, they threw him a bone and
he got pissed.
He got pissed.
But it's just it's easy for him to do that, and I understand, because you know what, he might be like, if he goes to another team, he might be first string talent. Like any other team, he might be a first string talent. But he didn't want to humble himself and whatever. But like, that happens, man. Like, and there's a lot of opportunities that you could get propelled further.
And like, if you don't work at your ego, you're gonna feel like you're too good for these opportunities. But in the long run, like, those are opportunities that can build your life. And you literally, guys, find out where your ego is at right now, what level it's at. Work on it if it needs to be worked on. Just realize what's going on, because it could be stopping you, could be slowing you down. You need to smash it every day. Smash your ego. Smash it every single day. Be like, you know what? I will put on this McDonald's hat and I'll work at McDonald's for not right now, but for later. Exactly. Because this is the job I need. And like, you know what the good thing about McDonald's? Like, I don't think that you should work at McDonald's your whole life, but it is a good stepping stone. It is good. You work right. Like, you work at McDonald's and you look at a different job. Right, because now you have the experience, know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dream it, wake up, go do it. Hey man, like, this is life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just got to take it one day at a time. It sounds super cliche. It does, but that's just what life is, cliche. Yeah, but most of this, like, from what we hear, it's all common sense, right? Yeah. Difference between knowing and believing. Yeah, but a lot of this stuff is common sense, but common sense isn't common anymore. It isn't. It's too bad, but we got our minds are somewhere else all the time. In our phones, probably. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, by the way, you can hit me up on this. By the way, Follow me on Instagram at the Slavic Boy.
I don't have one, so don't follow me. But
subscribe, like, comment. Let's go eat lunch.
But I will have my own YouTube channel. Maybe you will put that on the link below.
I will. Yeah. Well, you don't even have it, so
not yet, but I will.
Super new. Check this out. We're popping cherries left and right. We're making moves. I want a high five from you.
I was like,
all right, guys. I had to do this video at this time during work at lunch because it's really hard to catch this guy. He's super busy, always making moves, and we'll catch you next time.
Catch you on the flip side.